What a fantastic morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Beech Grove Student News. I am Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm Tiana Baxter. Today we're going to be taking a look at spring specs, some final week tips, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Antoine McDaniels with this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, Juliet and Tiana, and welcome to your weather update. Today will be very cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 40. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 67 and a low of 48. Wednesday will be much of the same with a few more clouds. There will be a high of 70 and a low of 54. On Thursday, we are expected to have a very cloudy day with a high of 77 and a low of 63. Finally, Friday will approach us with a 40% chance of scattered showers. We will have a high of 78 and a low of 60. That's all for this morning's weather update. Now let's toss it back to Juliet and Tiana at the desk for the rest of your news.
Spring Spectacular is a choir concert that Beech Grove has put on for 41 years now. It is different from your usual concert and is bound to keep your full attention. I spoke with the choir director and outstanding performer to find out more on why you should come out and see it this Saturday. I spoke with choral director Mr. Dean and outstanding performer Juwan Joseph to find out more about the Spring Spectacular and why you should come out and see it.
Spring Spectacular is one of the longest traditions at the high school, with this being the 41st year that we put on Spring Spectacular. And it's actually quite a bit different than the majority of our other concerts. We don't stand on risers and sing concert literature. It's more like what you saw for state finals with show choir aspects where they dance and sing. And then we'll also have some big traditional moments at the end. So it's going to be a fun time. You really should consider coming out and joining us.
I also spoke with Juwan Joseph to find out why the week-long rehearsals are so worth it.
I think it's worth it because it's kind of just like having a show week. Like, it's kind of like your whole show season, but packed into 2 weeks that you have to work super hard and practice every day just to get it perfect for literally one night for everybody to come out and see it, just for like a show, to be with all your seniors and to just finish out your whole season that you like wanted to do for a whole year, and it's just like coming to a close, and it's going to be really fun. I think they should come out and see it because if they want to see us perform, when they didn't get to see us perform during show season, it'd be like their last time seeing us as a group perform together and seeing their seniors leave this year to move on next year when they go to college.
Your peers, your teachers, and especially your biggest fan are thrilled to see your show on May 18th at 7 p.m. I can't wait to see what you all put your sweat and tears into for 2 weeks. It's truly going to be spectacular. This has been Beech Grove Choir's biggest fan, Juliet Kaufman for Bgsn. Did you know, Tiana, the senior cookout is today?
I did, Juliet. Miss Petty sent out an email today saying that the cookout will be taking place during both A and B lunches. You do not have to report to your Essex seed.
Well, just so you know, there will be Chick-fil-A, cookout games, and more. Make sure to report to the Aux Gym. We hope to see the whole class of 2019 there.
Beech Grove has been having a very big success when it comes to awards this year.
Well, Beech Grove has caught another one. Coach English ended up winning the Varsity Brand's Coach of the Year award.
Let's take a look at the moment that everyone found out they won the award in Orlando, Florida this weekend.
A father figure, a mentor, the one you absolutely could depend on. He was not just interested in building the capacity of the student athletes, he was interested in building the leadership potential of any single person he came in contact with. Even when his illness took much of his strength, Matt continued to attend practices and stop by work to visit students. He lived by the quote, "We before me," and made sure he modeled the spirit of that mantra. His legacy will live on forever in the hearts of the athletes and students at Beech Grove. Unfortunately, Matt passed away in December. His family is here with us to celebrate his life and his honor. Accepting the award on behalf of Matt is Ryan Morgan, Assistant Principal, Beech Grove High School.
Hi, I'm Emily Johnson, and with me today is Ryan Morgan. In the audience today is Coach's wife, Angela English, and his daughter, Addison English. Coach English was the athletic director and the boys varsity basketball coach at Beech Grove High School. Coach English passed away December 10, 2019, after a 7-year battle with brain cancer. But his legacy will live on forever. not only through his daughter and his wife, but most importantly, the students whose lives he touched and the staff that he worked with every day, but also the Matt English Foundation. Coach impacted lives beyond the court. You can stop anybody in Beech Grove High School or anybody in the communities, and they will have nothing but positive things to say. He was very humble, always installing his "we before me" mantra in everybody who he talked to. He would be very upset with us today for talking about so greatly of him. But you will never meet another man like Coach English. He always put "we" before me. Thank you.
The person watching this right now, a 21st century scholar looking for something to do this summer? Well, here's Talia with more information on how you can be a part of Marian University's summer camp.
Good morning, Hornets. I'm Talia Penner, and today I'll be giving you some more information on the Marian University 21st Century Scholar Summer Camp. Last Friday, Ms. Thomas sent out an email about the 21st Century Scholars Summer Camp at Marian University. The camp is designed to assist scholars complete their high school scholar success program requirements. The summer camp will be free and it will be held for 21st Century Scholars from Monday, June 10th through Wednesday, June 12th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. There are also some minimal requirements, and those are that you have to be in the 9th grade or higher to be eligible. Also, recent high school graduates who still need to complete their program requirements are welcome to attend. Also, the only transportation you will need is to and from the campus each day. During the summer camp, you will complete the 21st Century Scholar Success Program requirements for your grade level. Also, you will check your enrollment status, update your contact information, and complete other tasks in the Scholar Track. You will also meet with 21st Century Scholars at Marian who will mentor and help you prepare for the college journey. You will also explore your different future career options. And you can also go to this page to register today and get more information on that. Back to you both at the desk for the rest of our daily news. I'm Talia Penner.
Let's toss it over to Garrett for sports.
Thanks, Tiana. Hello, Hornets. Welcome to sports. Tonight's varsity baseball currently has a game against the Pike Red Devils, and the varsity softball team has a game against Covenant Christian. Both of those games are supposed to be at home. NBA news, there were 2 Game 7 series yesterday in the West with Portland and Nuggets, and in the East, Philly and Toronto. For Eastern game, the 76ers and Raptors had a very competitive game with a lot of defense as well. Embiid had a double-double with 21 points. J.J. Redick added 17, but with Kawhi's outstanding 41 points, they could not get the win. With 5 seconds left, tied at 90, Leonard hit a contested buzzer beater, which bounced on the rim 5 times and went in for the win. They won Game 7 and play the Bucks next in the Eastern Finals. For the Western Conference matchup, the Trailblazers traveled to the Mile High City to take on Denver Nuggets in Game 7. Trailblazers started slow in the first half, down 17. They would come back winning by 4 points due to C.J. McCollum's insane game, 37 points and 9 rebounds. Damian Lillard didn't shoot so well, going 3 for 17, having 13 points to show for it. Nikola Jokic tried his hardest to keep the Nuggets in, but they couldn't due to McCollum's dagger with 11 seconds left. Trailblazers will travel to Golden State to take on the Warriors. While most of the spotlight will be on the NBA Conference Finals, the NHL Conference Finals have already started, and they are heated. Here's John Dans with more on the road to the Stanley Cup Finals.
The NHL Conference Finals have now started. The first game was the Boston Bruins hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. The Bruins would be the ones who eventually get the win, 5-2, but not without some questionable calls. With 17 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third period, the referees made a call against the Carolina Hurricanes on this play.
And Svechnikov, of course, has had some concussion problems, so they're worried about him, and there's the hit. Not sure if that...
Hurricane fans were pretty upset by this, but they don't have too much time to dwell on it as Game 2 and Game 3 are coming up very quickly. Game 3 will take place in Carolina at PNC Arena in Raleigh, so they have that to look forward to. Now in the Western Conference, the San Jose Sharks hosted the St. Louis Blues and got the win 6-3 in Game 1. Game 2 for them will be tonight at the SAP Center. Both the Sharks and Blues have never won a Stanley Cup in their existence, with the Blues being the oldest franchise in the NHL to never have won a cup. The Blues have appeared in the finals 3 times, while the Sharks have appeared only once against the Penguins in 2016. That's all for this update on the NHL playoffs. And for the final time, I am Jonathan Dans for Bgsn Sports.
That is all for your daily dose of BGSN 10.
I'm Channa Baxter.
And I'm Juliet Kaufman.
Have a marvelous Monday, Hornets.